Why should you rent? Why should you buy? Common sense real estate, people, coming straight at you from Corwyn. Real estate, I always tell people, is about common sense. Why should you do this versus this? Hey, age old question, right? Real estate is about three things: location, location, and location. Location to where you work, to where you play, and where you pray. So those things all kind of go together to make that initial conscious decision of saying, this may be what I want to do. However, the other piece of that is this: what about the money? What about the dollars? Well, let's use a comparison and kind of give you a scenario here. $500 per month in rent. If you are fortunate enough to have a rental payment of $500 per month in today's market, you're doing very well. However, the uptick of that is that rental prices or rent go up. Annual increases average about 5%. Of course, you do see some fluctuations. There are some periods in some areas where rental prices go up at a higher rate than that. But using that kind of as a basis, if you started today and went 30 years from today paying $500 per month with that 5% annual increase, year 30, at the end of 30 years, you will have paid $398,633 in rent. That's a lot of money. Now, first question you should ask is, why didn't I buy? Well, using that similar scenario and applying an $80,000 purchase, which again, you may get some leeway and some flexibility there, but with an $80,000 purchase at today's current rate, you're still no more than 130, 140,000 in on mortgage payments. Your property insurance, your taxes, those escrows, even including your maintenance. Your total opportunity cost, as it's termed, is $251,000, a little bit more. Your tax savings, of course, that's something to talk to your tax advisor about, not to myself and not to another real estate agent or realtor. But even with that and given an appreciation that mirrors the rental increase annually, your total cost is still $76,000 different between rent and what you're buying. That doesn't take into consideration that at the end of 30 years, you still own the asset. So that means that the house that you own, you could sell, you can leverage to put your kids through college, you can leverage 30 years for your retirement. That's the difference in owning a home versus paying rent. That rent that you paid, that homeowner that you're renting from is using your cash to do those two things I just talked to you about. They're paying for their child's college education and they're leveraging for their retirement. If you knew better, you do better, right? Hey, it's your boy Corwyn. Common Sense Real Estate.